There are two scary visions I've had. And these visions are about eternal things. Can I give you a tip about one of them I had this week? Let me show you the kind of things I see in my dream. Me and my friends were still trying to crack it, because for us, dream is a gateway. Remember, I told you that dream is the void space. So I was in this vision, and in this vision, I met a being that was gray in color. Now, this being would use its fingers, and the being was moving planets. I don't know if I should be sharing this. With his finger, it will carefully move a planet. And let me show you a little of when I was trying to explain the things to my friends. Okay, now this one that I saw, this one is from 2 days ago. See, it's in my note. I've not told you this one. You see how I'm trying to draw the being I see. This being appeared in the sky 2 days ago. I saw it with 4 eyes. It had 4 eyes like this. When it appeared and looked upon the world, it looked bored. And then it now converted into a kind of light. God, I've never seen this brilliance before. And it exploded. And the whole earth was panicking. Oh my God. Oh my God. And then when it exploded, it's as though the energy that came out of it now strengthened some inhabitants of the earth. And I now heard, because a lot of times the angel that is with you will not see the angel, but you hear him speaking. I now heard the energy to strengthen the people for the last war has been released. Being with 4 eyes, only his head. When he looked upon the world, he was bored. There are angels that have not visited this realm. You would only see them when the end of time comes. The only angels that interact with this realm are the watchers. And a portion of them are the fallen angels, because they left their first estate. I'm sure some people think when we are saying these things, oh, maybe we are just generating fantastic stories just to please you. We don't do that here. So you see, I had already drawn it. So you see the hand, right? I'd already drawn it in my journal, showing my friends who are prophets, so that we can understand this vision together. I'm going to show you what it is I'm seeing here. So now the earth and the planet normally is arranged in circles, but this one, it was arranged in a grid. You see, it's arranged, and then it was positioning it in different spots, that particular being. And then when it positioned to a particular level, I now saw myself in an immortal classroom. I saw a tablet, a stone tablet on my hands. And then he was teaching me something. He said, this thing I'm teaching you is actually the revelation of the whole universe. But the language he was speaking was a formula. And as I was writing this formula in the dream, I saw that a hand was scratching. As I imagine you write something and then a hand comes to scratch it out, to clean it off. Have you ever cleaned something from a stone? You see, you blow it. It was when I awoke that the Spirit of God, because the Spirit of wisdom within us, he said to me that that tablet you are holding is your memory. It's not everything they want you to return back with. But in that formula, I was able to remember it was like F3 or something. Then I now saw this sign, which I didn't know, I saw this sign. It was a long formula, but see F, then this thing that looks like E or 3 or something, and then this 0 that is square, you see, and then after the whole complex formula I wrote for me, and I was writing, he now said everything will end up in 0. And then he now told me, he said the universe that is expanding today will soon begin to shrink. And Alpha and Omega will be the end. He said what we call reality in this universe is 0. It's equals to 0. Let me not bore you. We are seeing eternal things. Someone is seeing how his Bet Niger ticket enter. The dream. And that's not going to put food on my table. It's because your reality will end in this world. Not your reality, in Jesus' name. You see why this word loses meaning to deeply spiritual people. Meanwhile, if you go and check, science will tell you that it will only take billions of years before the universe begins to shrink. In fact, they call it the big crunch. It's still an idea. Just as we have the Big Bang, we are going to have the big crunch. It was when I came out of that vision, I started researching about it. But in the vision, I was not told billions of years. I said soon the universe ahead, soon it will begin to shrink, and it will all shrink into 0.0.